Hey everybody, Rodham here. Thanks for tuning in to Starsector. So last episode, I dealt with a little bit of the Pather cells, and I just wanted to make it very clear and reiterate, although this is repeating myself from past episodes, about the interest values. So the way the interest works is certain industries will piss off the Luddite path, and they'll set up Pather cells, which are terror cells, in order to disrupt and destroy anything that they deem aggravating to them. Right now, let's do a quick assessment of my interest values. So at Libueta, I have got heavy industry with a pristine megaforge. So the heavy industry is 2, and the pristine megaforge is an extra 4 for a total of 6. And that's it. Nothing else here on this planet creates interest. So 6 is less than 7. 7 is the magical number that pisses off the Luddites. At Bezel, I've got mining, which is 1, refining, which is 2, and that's it. So it has a total of 3, and that is the only interest that Bezel has. It has a particularly low interest value. Perdition, however, is different. I have mining, which is 1, fuel production, which is 2, so that's a total of 3, plus the core, which is 7. Because Perdition has hit the interest value of 7, it is going to be targeted for Pather cells, and basically if I find the Pather cell is too annoying, I can remove the synchrotron core. But however, no matter what I do, fuel production always makes them mad. So if you are in a game of your own, and you find it intolerable that you're constantly harassed by Pather cells, all you really have to do is to, game the interest value so that it's lower than they are interested in, and then you'll be fine. Or at least not harassed. All right, so here I am. I've got a fuel delivery mission, but I also want to take a quick look at some of these ships here. So this onslaught that I've got is going to be named the Agrolactica. Yes. And then, let's see. Rose Olympus. We're going to rename you as well to Kevin. Just a single name. Monday. I'm going to rename you Agro. So I'm going to put you in the Agrolactica. That kind of makes the most sense. Let's see. Switching them all around. So the carrier pilots stay in the carriers. Just to recap, we've got steady, cautious, steady, 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 steady. It's possible that I want to hire a new Bora Hector girl. Because cautious is sort of not, I don't love it. I do like steady pilots, but you know what I want is actually, you are going to go back to a random generated name. I'm going to find a different pilot for Kevin. All right, so at Libueta, here's what I was going to do. We've got this brand new Astral. We also have all these other ships that we could do something with at some point. Let's check the refit. So this Astral here has 2 giant missile pods, right? It started off with... It started off with Sabo SRM pods. Okay, that's fine. But what's really interesting here is all of the fighter bays. There's a ton of fighter bays that go in the Astral. As you can see, it actually looks like a giant bay. So what I'm going to be interested in doing is to sort of retire maybe one of the legions, maybe the Damaged Legion, the Robinator. Now, I could refit that at some point in time. To be higher tiered. Now, at the moment, I'm tempted, but I probably won't refit this. I don't really mind the way it's set up by default. I'm just going to leave it alone. It has a bunch of tack lasers. It has these big swarmer pods. They aren't exactly my favorite weapons, but they'll have to do. All right, let's go back to fleet. And I would say, actually, Hector would be really, really good in the Astral, because this Astral doesn't actually have really good weapons and should be kept at max range. And then Rise Edwards is going to be put into Talon. And then the Robinator here is going to be left. It's so sad, so sad. All right, so we've got a lot of big ships. Let me rearrange this fleet a little bit. I also had some other tips from you all that I wanted to go over. So another one is, let's see. I want to refit again. I apologize because I just did a bad job of it. So all of my civilian ships, all the stuff that carries stuff, it would be best to do efficiency overhauls. And that way we reduce the amount of maintenance and fuel use and all that stuff, rather than to set it all up with, auxiliary fuel tanks or something like that. Now, the augmented fuel drives, I think, are they still needed? Let's try militarized subsystems here as well. And then I'm just going to throw some capacitors and vents in it. Yes, that should be enough. Sustain burn. We also realized that we need one more tug. So let's go to ship. Get another little tug out. Where are they? There they are. As far as weapons go, I think I'm pretty good on that. Let's get 4 lances and a bunch of the tack lasers. We'll set up Tragic Hysteria the same way the Rhadamanthine is set up at some point. All right. I'm sorry for all the efficiency stuff. So what I'm going to do to this ship next, I'm trying to set up my utility ships, these ships that aren't combat ships. I'm trying to set them up with the ability to be cheap to run, because that's going to be quite important. So I'm going to do unstable injectors so that if they are ever attacked and I need to flee, they can run a little bit faster. I doubt it will help. But essentially, these ships, if ever shot at, are not designed to ever be able to defend themselves. Now, this tug is going to be Cetrian. Let's see, high maintenance. So the high maintenance is just, it's very, very expensive to run these little tugs. I'm sort of curious what I can throw in here. Oh, militarized subsystems. Oh, fantastic. Or can I do efficiency overhaul? Yes, I can. All right, so let's give these little tugs efficiency overhaul. That would be so much better than capacitors, which literally aren't being used. Because there aren't weapons or shields really on these tugs. The salvage rig has both efficiency overhaul and military subsystems. This one does as well. And then the nav relay helps to increase the top speed of other ships in the fleet. Nav relay might even be better than... Yeah, is probably better than the maneuverability. The idea is if my entire fleet gets attacked and I need to flee, having enough ships with nav relay can get us out of danger quickly. And then again, efficiency overhaul, military subsystems, and nav relay. I think that's probably going to be... My guess is the diminishing return benefit of nav relay won't really help that I have all these ships with it, but like, whatever. I mean, any little boost I can get. How are these different? Oh, one has weapons, one doesn't. No weapon for you. Oh, wow, it had a railgun, too. Oh, they're still different. There we go. And then the sumos, I'm going to do militarized subsystems as well. And this is to sort of reduce my running costs of everything. All right, and then unstable injectors. The cargo ships are really important not to get destroyed if I'm ambushed or something, because no carry capacity for anything would be really bad. And then again here we will do efficiency overhaul and military subsystems. So the militarized subsystems, they have a lot of benefits for supply, but the only problem is, oh, maybe I can't do. No, can't be installed. Okay. The only issue with them, however, is that they do increase crew costs, but I mean that's fine. Okay. Well, all's well. Thank you for bearing with me for that. At this point, I'm going to make sure... Okay, I have plenty of crew. I'm starting to keep these cores if I ever want to use them. Now, if I slap them all in now, I would absolutely make everybody everywhere very, very, very mad. To the point where I don't want that, which is why I'm holding off on that. So let's see. We've got a pirate base that's just neighboring us, taunting us, saying, ha ha ha, we are sending fleets after you. So let's go deal with that real quick. And then also the hegemony is, I believe, sending a fleet to me in moments here, actually. Colony threats. So let's see. One fleet, they are outmatched. And then there's still a Pather cell. Okay. Oh, I think that's the hegemony fleet that's coming to, yep, that's the task force. They're going to get squashed without me having to do anything. All right, they've arrived in system. I've invested pretty heavily in good defense, home defense fleets. So, by that I mean just our typical heavy patrol is huge compared to, you know, the average expedition. Okay, where are you, Mr. Pirate Base? They're up here. So the heavy batteries of Perdition just got finished. Perdition now has heavy batteries, which means a little bit more stability. If you look at this, the ground strength is a little bit stronger. This place is the most likely to be targeted. Let's get a megaport. What else can I do? How else can I spend my money wisely? I could do heavy batteries on Bezel, but Bezel doesn't need it at the moment because of the stability is just fine. Yeah, other than doing a orbital works, which would absolutely tick everybody off, I'm pretty good. I don't need... I could potentially think about another... Actually, I'm just going to break it down for salvage. I could potentially use another planet or colonize a fourth planet. That'd be fun. Alright, there's your stupid little prison. Military options, engage, continue into battle, and let's send the Astral, just because I want to see it in action with my ship in the flanks. So there's all the fighters. I've got super elite shielding. Just gonna literally plow right through their fighter fleets. All my tac lasers and everything. Cutting through them. you can see the AI point defense. Oh, here we go. Now we're going to start. Oh, they're so dead. What a teeny little pirate base. Why even put this here? You know my fleets are enormous. This is such a mistake for the pirates to even bother with a base this small. As you can see, it's already gone. That was like literally no sweat. And these little Cobras just torpedoed the hell out of that ship. I've already won, but I might as well blow this ship up too. Full-on laser. Alright, clean victory. That was not hard. I don't want your ship that I bashed. The pirates are vengeful. Wah, wah. Alright, this adds a little bit more stability to my home. I guess if I'm on my way out, might as well break that for salvage. Have I surveyed you? Yeah, I have. Fully surveyed, so I guess I already explored the ruins. Yeah, I did. Okay, out we go. My monthly income looking glorious. Before I head over to... I do have a mission to deliver fuel. I've got 90 days to do it. I'm going to go pick up that last tug. Alright, so the force was defeated. It cost me 5 rep. No problem. I happily pay it. Alright, here's Libueta, and we are going to take... Wait, I have 2... I guess I built 2 tugs. I mean, sure. And I'll take Kevin, too. What else? The weapons. Okay. Let's refit. So, Tragic Hysteria. You're going to get a little bit of a facelift here. In fact, you know what I could do is... Let's see. The restore here costs $864. I'm just going to build a whole nother... It's actually, oddly enough, cheaper to just build a fresh Paragon. So I'm just going to build a fresh Paragon. It's expensive, but it's actually cheaper than fixing the one. I guess the right to repair never went through. So that means you are going to take off all these lances. This is for the next ship. Sorry. But he's like, but my weapons. Don't worry. We'll get you there. All right, and then Kevin here. You don't have weapons yet. You have little Terminator drones. I don't have the weapons that I want to put in Kevin yet. So we won't. Alright, let's go deliver this fuel before I forget. It's been a while. So... just jump. Oh, I think I'm maxed out for... Oh no, I would need one more tug. Okay. Let me go back. We're going to be using a ton of fuel per day, but it does make our warships a little bit more powerful. I forgot that the tugs don't multiply with the with sustained burn. So take last tug, and then we want to refit these tugs to... Why would you have an integrated targeting unit? You don't even have weapons. What is it? Efficiency overhaul. And efficiency overhaul. I do find it funny that they give them like random mods that don't make sense. Tug. Alright, as far as my fleet goes, we got a whole swarm of tugs. But now, at this point, we should be able to move at really whatever speed we want. Okay. If I'm already at level what, let's top our fuel off. I'll pay for it out of pocket. It's fine. And then I'm going to store the Tachyon lances and the general tack. Okay, tack lasers are there. Let's see if there's anything at Bezel for me to grab before I leave. High Command at Libuetta just completed. Nice. So High Command is the, you know, the ground defense and stability bonus. Our planets are getting really high tech here. Alright, there is nothing there. Cool. And warping. Alright, now for the stupidly high fuel requirements. We're moving fast, but we're using 168 fuel a day. And if you mouse over the fuel usage, I'm just going to pause for a second here. All of these tug classes are using 3 fuel a day, which puts it at 4 tugs. It puts it at about having 1 extra Talon, 1 extra Legion, roughly. The Onslaught actually has... Yeah, the Onslaught's consuming a ton of fuel. Presumably because it has some sort of demod that is hurting that. What is... No. What are your demods? Erratic fuel injector. Yeah. So we would want to... If we're keeping that ship, we would really want to refit it, because that's a lot of fuel to be using. It's like 2.5 times more fuel than the Paragons that don't have the demods. The thing is, as far as custom production goes, I can make Onslaughts, but I cannot make 14th Battlegroup Onslaughts. So the difference here, sorry to keep pausing, is if you take a look at the 14th Battlegroup Onslaughts, being a 14th Battlegroup increases armor by 100 standard units with only a 7% reduction in speed and maneuverability, and increases flux capacity by 4% over the standard mods as well. So they're a little tankier and have a little bit higher flux for barely any maneuverability and speed. They're also, I guess, in some ways unique, because I don't believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but in vanilla, I don't think you can manufacture them. So it's not something that you can just do. Ooh, bezel just grew. Is that my first 6 size? Yes, it is. Dang, bezel. Outgrew Libuetta. Libuetta should be close, but yeah, very close behind, 98%. Alright, so black market. Let's go sell all these weapons. Transplutonics. Black market up some fuel and stuff. I'm looking for ion pulsars for the Kevin ship. I'm also looking for some, sure. I mean, if the hegemony likes me more for doing that. Freelance administrator. No, you literally don't do anything. I'm also looking for pilots. Alright, bye-bye Transplutonics. Let's check out Yama before I leave. Oh, they're getting attacked by all sorts of raiders. Well, it's not my problem. I'm not being paid for it. Pretty pessimistic view of... Nope. Of, delivery contract. Nah. Nope, there's no mercenaries here to be hired. I'm just gonna... I don't think anyone's gonna attack my fleet. Even this armada is like, nope. It's one of the advantages of being huge. Alright, let me try some Tachyon worlds to try to get Kevin all set up. And also hire some pilots. I gained experience from profitable trades. Look at me. What other colony threats? So I still have the disrupted Pather cells, and they're going to take about a year to set back up. Okay. Nilfheim. Well, even while manufacturing the giant Paragon, I'm still profitable, which is just fantastic. Why do I keep hitting storage? I don't know. Refit. You. Ugh, they have no weapons here. Forget you guys. Let me at least check for... No, I'm not going to take a loan off of you. There's no mercenaries there either. Look at that beautiful fleet. And all the tugs pulling them along. Liveletta just grew. Alright. They have a bunch of ion cannons, but not pulsars. Fine. No one there even wants to talk to me. Not really. I'm going to go seek some action if I don't end up with much else to do. I don't want to spend an entire episode trying to set up one ship. Ooh, okay. This has me going to home, so, like, I'll go there eventually. Mercenary officer. You are steady, and you're wing commander. Nope. Nopey, nope, nope, nope. Alright, fine. We will... Let's take a look at bounties. So, there is this bounty. Oh, I like... Oh, but there's 13 days left on it. I don't think I can get there in time. There is a Luddite Path base. Yes, I will take that one. I love killing Luddites. So, at this point, because I have all the industries, because I've invested such crazy amount of money in my home systems, as you can see, I do make a ton of money. That is really not so much an issue anymore. And now I don't have to chase bounties quite like I used to, but I will be as my industries take up more of the galactic market share. We are going to get jealous factions bearing down on me. One of the reasons why I haven't... is this it? What did it say? Pather cells, yada yada yada, show on map. It's somewhere in this black hole. One of the reasons why I haven't installed all the AI cores is that would send pretty much every enemy faction, or every faction, whether they're enemies or not, to my doorstep all at once. And that would mean that I'd basically have to perpetually babysit home until I had set up really, really, really expensive defenses. Alright, let me turn on... Oh, you know what? Wait, I have? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I feel really bad. They have me delivering volatils, but, like, I'm using them right now to sort of detect where I might end up finding the path base. So I'm just going to keep chasing... this is just taking me to these planets. Maybe there's a base over here, though. What I can do once I get to Perdition is just, like, buy volatils. Oh, and there's a church expedition heading to my home. Alright, let's turn that off. Save us some volatils. Radar showed that southeast of me, or whatever direction this is. This direction. Yeah, here we go. You guys don't babysit empty space. Oh, maybe you do. Are you really just babysitting empty space? That's going to bother me if that's true. Where is your stupid base? Maybe it's around this rocky world. Cost per month. Nope. Okay, there's another big fleet. This direction. Usually the fleets, not always, but generally they hang out around the base to protect it. Oh, something pinged over here. And it looks to be another fleet. Oh, they're attacking me. Really? Okay, fine. We'll deploy the big guys. Just have the big boy fight. Stupid Luddites. They're so outmatched, it's ridiculous. But I guess honor to them, they want to fight to the death. Who am I to deny them whatever sort of glory they think they want to seek? So this is a story of David and Goliath, but Goliath ain't gonna lose. God, where are their ships? They're just not even pushing forward. Yeah, the Luddites, their ships are particularly low-tech and often demodded, meaning that they are just easy to slice open. Huh, they have a high-tech Sunder here. Not expecting that. Alright, come on, Onslaught. Don't sit on my butt. Alright, I'm going to fortress shield and just back up a little bit. Because, you know, I have all of them trying to missile launch me right now. Yep. I see my flux going up. I'm just gonna tank with my face for a bit. These ships, I don't think I really see particularly strong torpedoes or anything like that. Oh, one just hit me hard, but like, I've got armor. Alright, come on, Sunder. There we go. So much debris. What were you guys thinking attacking me? I mean, seriously, your little Colossus and mules were gonna have any effect whatsoever? Really, you're gonna vent right in front of me? They're not even smart pilots. I mean, he literally just vented in front of me. It'd be like being in the middle of a boxing match and covering your eyes or something. Alright, I'm going to pursue them with my second command. Let's send these two in. I don't want to cover their ships because the ships are trash, as just proven. Oh, but they were fighting like that because they are protecting their base right over here. I see you. Alright, my ship is a little bit damaged, but like whatever. Let's give this the old heave-ho. My combat readiness is high enough to easily fight this fight, no problem. I'm obviously deploying more ships than I need, but it's for your benefit. I could do this more economically and just not deploy so many ships, but the thing is, if I destroy it more quickly, we get to do more things in an episode, even if it costs me some supplies and whatnot. So as I said, for your benefit. Alright, this stupid debris is in my way. Maybe I can just blow up the debris. There we go. Debris exploded. The onslaught's taken a little bit more than its share of the fight. Now this is a little bit better set up base. As you can see, it has physical armor and shields and like weapon hub. So yeah, I mean, it is wise that I took what I took. Because if I had a loadout with fewer ships, it would be a lot harder to knock this out. And my flux is about maxed. Come on, let's blow that spoke. Yep. Now I'm getting hit. Alright. Let's get this big defensive platform. Start shooting the other Paragon. Quit shooting me. Alright. Tanking with my face a little bit. For my flux. Yeah, there we go. The other Paragon's being like ignored compared to me. Oops, I didn't mean to vent. Shoot the other Paragon! So this is definitely a higher level Pather base than most of the ones I've fought. I think this is the strongest base I've ever fought. There we go. Now that it's not tri-sided, it has blind spots. It has, so I can recover. I'm slipping in shots through the shields there. Oh, they brought Colossus to the fight? I didn't even notice. Oh, don't cross streams. Didn't you watch Ghostbusters? Well, Tragic Hysteria just definitely blocked me. Here we go. It's also having flux issues. Oh yeah, there goes it. Fortressed. And the last side. What are you doing? The Onslaught's just like sitting there like, it was valet parking. I'm just gonna sit here. You guys got it, right? I mean, we do, but like, come on, man. At least you can pretend to help. Wreckage and experience. The Hegemony like me more, which is good, because they just sent an expedition fleet to squish me, and now my rep is back up to where it ended with. Alright, I'm going to hop on out of here. And let's see, what are the bounties? Oh, right, Perdition. So I have a mission to go to home, so let's go home. I'm going to need to buy some extra volatiles before I do that. I did use them up. Oh man, I was not expecting that little storm to hit me. Okay, repairs have been affected. Going dark. Oh, you're delivering drugs to Bezel. Now I understand why you went dark. You're a smuggler. That's okay. My miners on Bezel need the drugs, so I'm not going to stop you. All right. Let's go to Perdition. I need to buy some of these because I use some with my neutrino detector. There we go. We delivered it. This pather wants to tell me where a base is. Sure, I will take it. Let's fuel up all the way. I'm basically taking all the fuel from this gas giant. Mercenary officer. You are steady. Yeah, I guess. Let me check for other officers. Another steady, but you're a strike commander. Another steady, and you are also a wing commander. I meant wing commander, not strike commander. He had strike commander as the skill. And no one there. But a Tachyon delivery. Nope, I'm good. In terms of fleets, we have not made the big ol' ship yet. Where is Commerce? Who made Commerce? Was it Bezel? Yeah, Bezel has Commerce. Okay, so another thing I could do is fleet. All the ships that I don't really I'm never going to really take, that I want to sell. Those 3 that I just grabbed, we are going to repair them. Grab enough crew to control them. So now if you see, because I spent all those points, they're all repaired. And then on the open market, I'm going to sell them. $15, $13, and $16K alike. Some of them had weapons on them, but whatever. And then back at Louisville, we're going to put the extra crew away that I don't need. Really, I'm going to have to do this manually? Fine. Okie doke. Alright, so there was Pather cells. So this one is actually not harassing me. Is there a bounty on you? No. But there is a giant pirate cryvolcanic world and a giant primary star. So this is a super giant, that's a giant, and this is a giant. Let me see. You're so close that I might as well. I don't see any cryovolcanics there, so that means that you are probably at this blue giant. Cryovolcanic. What? Apparently not. Let's see. Cryovolcanic world, giant primary star in the Hubra Nebula. So that's a red giant. That's just a yellow. That's not in the right. Well, it's got to be one of these two. What am I missing? Oh, there you are. Teeny little cryovolcanic. All right, let's go kill that pirate. As you can see, my money is going up, and up. Got a whole lot of it. If I really wanted to, I could do a star fortress at Louisville. That's really expensive, but it would give a lot of stability. Yeah, let's do it. That's going to help me defend against, expedition fleets. It makes my orbital station enormous. and tough. Expensive for upkeep, but, you know, worth it. Hello, big old fleet. Alright, so I'm sure you all probably have wanted a giant fight. So let's go do that. I'm going to basically max my deployment out. Everybody's going to... You know what, actually... I'm going to full assault. Because I trust all of them not to be stupid. I don't have my new level 1 pilot doing anything, though. But whatever. I'm going to have the cruisers break off and capture their respective points, and then I'll have them reconverge. Giant fleet battles are always fun. Okay, I should be coming up on their ships soonish. So sensor jammer is done, as is the nav buoy, so we're going to have them be in my wingman. Where do you think you're going? Trying to capture the point. Slice and dice. Alright, I'm sure they're going to recapture it, because I'm just not making a priority to hold on to that stuff. But let's cut through these demodded low-tech ships. Alright, Venture, what do you got? Trying to spin so I do more armor damage. Well, you know what? That's not going to work, buddy. Oh, it's just glorious. All your dumb little Colossus. These things are so easy to kill. Alright, I do need to vent my flux, or just reduce my power usage for a moment. Alright, now all these fighters are getting popped. I think he tried to torpedo me. Oh my god, those Cobras just torpedoed the hull of the shell of the ship that was disabled and blew it up. Doing a quick health check. Everybody's good. Just making sure that there wasn't, like, a ship in peril or something, because that Dominator is kind of sitting in the middle of everything, but it's doing alright. Alright, Atlas, you want a piece of me? Let's focus all my lasers on this bad boy. Pop. And now this one. My flux is really high, though. Alright, dropping flux for a second. Actually, no, forget that. Full assault! I saw how hurt they were. You know, why would their pilots even be flying at me anymore? They've seen what I just did to everybody else. I mean, just watch. It's such a joke. Any commander in the right mind would be fleeing by now. These guys, they're just like, yep. Death by Paragon seems fine. They just keep making that decision over and over and over again. Alright, well, I can claim victory now, but I'd rather not. There's more Atlases that have yet to be Oh, nope, there we go. Nope, they still have a Colossus left. Get this debris out of my way. It's hard to blow up the hulls. As you can see, the onslaught's like going ham. I'm almost in range. Oh, they still have... They have an Atlas, but I think it just retreated. Alright, let's just claim victory. Cool. Pursue, and then second in command to handle. Let's send the 2 ships I didn't send in. I don't want the wreckage, but I am over storage. I leveled up. Wasn't that welcomed? Okay, so my level. This is the second to last point I'll ever get, I think. Because level 50 will be max. So I'm going to do Evasive Action 3 and Officer Management 3. I'll get Officer Management first. It allows me to have some more officers. Speaking of officers, little level 1. Let's put you in something. There you are. And a little smuggler mule. It ain't sexy, but it'll get the job done. Head back to Rama. I know I have some sort of delivery mission, don't I? No, I don't. I have the tech cache, though. That's really, really far away. What other bounties are around me? That one just got completed. That one's not worth my time. That one looks pretty nasty, but I'd actually be down to do it now that I've got big ships. But it's about to be a new month, and I think what's probably best is I pick up the new battleship. Wow, your name is Casey No Prisoners. I think I know what you did to aggravate everybody. Alright, there we go. Monthly report. Items delivered to Libweta. You know what that means. Fleet. Store. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip this ship. I'm going to sell it. But this was Tragic Hysteria. Okay. And then store this and take this. Brand new. Just a quick reminder. So I've got thrusters, AI, shield, flux, shield, shield. Okay. And we are going to, whoops. Tragic Hysteria. Let's set it up identically. So I have a twin ship. So integrated point defense, AI, shield conversion front, flux stability. Let's get rid of some of this. Flux dissipation, stabilize shields, and hardened shields. You know, if I knew my alphabet and could find it. There we are. Then... Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, so let's do this again. Because it had weapons and stuff that I didn't want on it. Thrusters, integrated point defense, the shield conversion front. One of the real benefits to having a twin ship is if I ever need to pull my own ship out of combat, there is an identical one that I can hop into, and it won't be confusing about how to use it. Alright, so we've got Tachyon suppression lances. And then here I have gravitons. I don't know if... Oh, no, apparently I have the gravitons. The only thing that will be different is the hypervelocity drivers, because I don't think I have them. I didn't make them or anything. So, yeah, that will be a little bit different. Alright, so we got gravitons in back. I, of course, could change up the designs. And then all of these small ones are going to be attack lasers. Oh, you know what? I don't have a tactical laser, like, in my butt here. Let me add one. Alright, so that would bring me down to 21. And then the only significant difference is the lack of this universal mount. What I will do is, for this one, I will do flak. Actually, I'll do graviton. That's actually something I kind of wanted to do on my own ship, too. So that brings us back up to 29. So, nearly identical. Then the pilot will be Vredog. Okay, cool. Cool. Tachyon lances. So, weapon groups should be pretty much the same. So, all the lances are going to be on 1. All the grav beams on 2. And all the tack lasers on 3. Which is more or less what mine is, minus the grav beams. That also means that I want to make 2 more grav beams. Or really, any medium-sized, like pulse lasers wouldn't be terrible. But yeah, grav beams are fine. Confirm. Alright, awesome. So now we've got Trachyocasteria here. Nice, huge ship. The next big ticket item would be to restore Agrolactica so that it's not super expensive. And that's going to be really expensive. So to restore this... Oh, I can restore it right now. Okay, restored. So that reduces my usage considerably, which is very nice. I am basically penniless, but one of the things I could do is... Let's take a bunch of this stuff. Confirm, fleet... Take the Trachyocasteria, and then I'm on the wrong world because I need to go to Bezel. One of the beautiful things about having 3 planets border one another is it's really easy to, move around. So manage colony, open market, sell the old Trachyocasteria for 34,000. Obviously, I'm getting a pretty junk price, but whatever, it's fine. Cool. And then all the other ships that I've sold here are sitting there. So that makes a little bit more money. I'm not flat broke now. And that puts at the head of the fleet 2 giant, really well designed, and at least in my opinion, Paragons and Agrolactica. The fuel usage here, as you can see, has drastically gone down. The Agrolactica now uses 11, not 17, which is really nice. Talon and Agrolactica do use a lot more fuel than the Paragons. Even more reason to... Let's see actually if there's anything to be done about that refitting, because I don't have a lot of time left in this episode. But I'm excited that these ships got set up. So, if I wanted to, it would need to be efficiency overhaul. I could do an efficiency overhaul. So what this would do is maintenance, fuel usage, minimum crew reduced, combat readiness and repair rates increased. That's not so good. No, that wouldn't be that great. Because I think everything else wouldn't be all that useful. So yeah, if I want to keep rocking these low-tech, power-hungry ships, there's a cost involved. Glitch. At this point, yeah, you have increased maintenance. At this point, Glitch, let's get you another ship. Let's get you another apogee, so that we reduce our maintenance. Taking a look at the world here, we've got this conquest fleet that we could try to fight. That might be really, really tricky, but I'm down to do it next episode. Barren world, giant primary star, so you're definitely at yaw. So let me hop out here and queue myself up for that fight. Well, everybody, that's about all the time I had. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I've been fiddling around with the loadouts and refits, but of course we are pushing ahead on the economy. That's going to yield a lot of good results. Having my economy be more reinforced and having my fleet be stronger means that I can start warring with other factions. I'm obviously sort of in a cold war with the Luddites, and I might spice that up by attacking some of their planets soon-ish. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you have any tips, tricks, feedback for me, drop me a line. If you are a patron of mine and would like a ship named after you, like I did a few times in this episode, Citrian, Agrolactica, and Kevin, all you got to do is reach out to me on Discord. I'll catch you all later. Adios.